Hey everyone, it's Patrick Clark, Nassim Taleb Advisors. Hope everyone is doing well. I am coming out with another video to talk about what is going on right now with the coronavirus and how does that affect the markets and what does it mean going on in the future. Instead of my normal off the cuff, I actually wrote down things to talk about it. So please don't mind me reading a little bit. At the end of what I'm saying, then I'll probably talk a little bit more. Are we experiencing a new Black Swan event? Nassim Taleb, in his 2003 book, Fooled by Randomness, described Black Swan events as high-profile, hard-to-predict, and rare events that are beyond the realm of normal expectations in history, science, finance, and technology. Black Swan events are named for real-life black swans, which at one time were widely believed to not even exist. 2nd century Romans even had a phrase, Rara, avis, terris, nigroque, simillima, cygno, to describe someone or something so rare or unlikely to exist that it would be like seeing a black swan. So kudos to my Latin teachers at Holy Ghost Prep for allowing me to actually be able to say those Latin words. So, centuries later, however, black swans were discovered to actually exist in Australia. This week, I think we can probably agree that a black swan has landed once more in the markets. The sudden spread of the COVID-19 coronavirus and the subsequent worldwide shock that it has produced has now infected the stock market. Yesterday, Thursday, was the largest point drop ever for the Dow 30. But given how high the markets have been from the previous high, it's nowhere near the historical largest percentage drop, which is probably more important than the actual number that the Dow was at. So the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ both also set new all-time highs just a week and a day ago, and the Dow the week before that. But since then, each has lost more than 12% in a cascade of multi-hundred-point down days, which includes today, Friday, as well. The S&P 500 is now back to where we were in mid-October of last year. In the big picture, being set back by 4 months in the market doesn't typically raise an eyebrow, as that's a pretty common occurrence. I'll be talking about that in another video later. Such corrections have happened dozens of times in history. What makes this time seem different, however, is the speed of the decline. That's the black swan nature of it. Thursday was the third day this week with a usually lopsided down to up volume, meaning stocks down versus stocks up for the day, with a 30-to-1 down to up ratio among the S&P 500 stocks. Usually, such a tremendous oversold condition leads to an imminent rally. The most memorable such episode in recent times would be December 24th, 2018 and December 26th, 2018, going from worst in a decade to with a new maximum drawdowns high, recent high to the bottom of that drawdown for many investment portfolios, to a months-long steep and unabated run-up commencing the very next market day. Remember, December 25th is Christmas, markets are closed. That being said, I can't say exactly how things may play out this time. You pretty much can say that every time. If we all had a crystal ball, we wouldn't all be here. So from here, the markets could certainly be in a parabolic rise as bargain hunters begin to appear for the timeliest re-entry after a week like we're having right now. If things continue to deteriorate, however, I'm going to be continuing to monitor all my indicators and the values of portfolios. Day to day, it's certainly still the case that the markets are telling the tale without telling tales, far more often than not. Basically meaning, it's telling a story, but we don't know the end of the story yet. But essentially, I'm not panic selling in this market. You should not be panic selling in this market. Panic sellers never ever win. Okay, we've had panics, we've had drop-offs in the market before. The market has come back time and time and time again. You're going to see, if you pay attention to the media, whether it's TV, internet, email, radio, all the fear mongers are going to start coming out now, mostly to get you to buy something of theirs. Okay, they're going to promise this, that, or the other thing. Most of the time, those promises don't get kept, and when those sales don't do well, or if they dry up, you're not going to get any kind of reassurance from the person who sold it to you. So again, if you have questions or concerns about your portfolio, whether you're a client of mine or not, we can talk about your portfolio. Feel free to reach out to me, Patrick at NeshamonyCreekAdvisors.com, or at 215-962-3744, or at the bottom beneath this video, I also have not just the transcript of what I just said, but also a link to my Calendly, so you can schedule a call with me directly. You can schedule a 15-minute call or a 30-minute call, and we can go from there. Okay? I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.